do have, we're only like a couple weeks away from Christmas. But
you've been reminding us.
17 days.
But the weather's not looking too Christmas-like yet. It's still on the warm side, I think, in the week ahead. Yeah, we had our little taste.
Week, but
I think if you're looking for more snow, you may be looking for a while. It's maybe pretty far down the road. So sunny skies are ahead. So let's kind of check out the camera. This is Roswell looking to the west. Sun just set about 25 minutes ago or so. Sunset's at 4:51. In Roswell at the airport, 64 degrees there. Talk about some sunset times. We're kind of into that period where we're into the earlier sunsets since the time change especially. And the first about 9-10 days or so of December, sunset in Albuquerque is at 4:54, and it slowly starts to get later already as we head toward the end of the month. We tack on about a whole 11 minutes at 5:05 by December 31st. So you're starting to get slowly a little more light in the evening as the month goes on, even though we're not to the first day of winter yet. We'll talk more about some of those December facts at the 6 o'clock hour. But temperatures are not like winter is coming around the corner. We're talking 60s in the forecast. Maybe a few areas near the metro area tomorrow could be near 60, more so as we get toward Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, as those temperatures are going up instead of down in the week ahead. Temperatures in Albuquerque tomorrow start still near or below freezing if you're up early around sunrise, but we're going to spend most of the afternoon pretty much in the 50s. We might, again, see a few spots in the metro area touch near 60 degrees. But tomorrow, keep in mind the average high in Albuquerque is about 48, 49 in the next few days, so we'll be running almost 10 degrees above that tomorrow. Warm air really starts to come back more in the eastern counties. A lot of 60s in the forecast, Tucumcari and places like Santa Rosa, and then even 70s to the southeast. So again, a warming trend the next few days. You could see some gusty winds tonight and tomorrow, at least through the afternoon. Places along and east of the central mountains. So that includes kind of western areas of Torrance County all the way up toward areas around Colfax County. So kind of just watch along those areas near and east of the mountains. Could have some gusty winds, maybe 40, 50 miles per hour at times, especially way up on the mountain peaks if you're doing some skiing or something like that tomorrow during the day. But otherwise, Tuesday, a pretty sunny day. And the forecast wind speed, again, overnight into tomorrow. If you kind of look at this little area right here, they don't show up in the numbers, but you see there's like a little wedge of color. That area may have some gustier winds, again, along and just east of the mountains overnight tonight and into tomorrow. Again, otherwise, temperatures going up. By Wednesday, we're near 60 in Albuquerque, 60s across many areas to the south. And then Wednesday's weather map, there's not a lot going on. Sunshine again, kind of warm temperatures for this time of year. And then if you had to tack on Thursday, even gets a little bit warmer. 70s across much of the eastern plains, even 74 in Roswell, 65 in Albuquerque. So yeah, some warmer days are ahead this week. And beginning tomorrow, may hit at 70 in a few spots in the southeast. Artesia at 71 degrees, 73 in Carlsbad, but a lot of sunshine across New Mexico tomorrow, especially in the southern towns. And temperatures in Roswell hang around 70 degrees most of the week. May cool a little bit with a weak cold front toward the weekend. Silver City mostly in the 60s every day, but again, pretty quiet weather, dry weather everywhere in the state. Pretty much sunny or partly cloudy skies every single day. Northern New Mexico looking at a lot of 50s and a few 60s out there. 40s in the colder spots and near the Four Corners and in the mountains. 48 tomorrow in Farmington, but warming back into the 50s for the rest of the week. Las Vegas could be up in the 60s by Thursday. We get a little dip in temperatures with a weak front on Friday. There may be another one kind of Sunday that brushes the eastern parts of the state. So that's why you see the drop in temperatures there, but nothing big. And then the North Mountains, mostly 40s and 50s tomorrow in the warmest of spots, low 50s or so in Santa Fe. And Santa Fe might be closing in on 60 degrees by Thursday and Friday. And again, a small dip in temperatures maybe with a front nearby on Sunday, but a dry, sunny week. East Mountains, cold in the morning, but sunshine warms you into mostly the 50s during the day. The metro area near and south of town starts in the 20s in the morning along the Rio Grande, back up in the 50s by afternoon. Again, in the metro area, it might touch 60, especially on the west side of town and near Los Ranchos. And Rio Ranchos temperatures may hit 60, if not tomorrow, more so either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And it doesn't cool off much for the weekend. And kind of the same trend for Albuquerque. We're looking at upper 50s to near 60 tomorrow, and then 60s in the forecast in many areas around the metro area through the start of the weekend. Lots of sunshine and dry weather. We'll keep tracking this warm weather for you in more detail at 6.
All right, 65. Look at that. Alan, thank you so much. Well, coming up tonight at 6, right after NBC Nightly News, a New Mexico business has been a part of many people's Christmas traditions for decades. We're going to introduce you, though, to the man behind the centerpiece in many homes this time of the year and the challenges his business is now facing. Stay tuned.
Tonight, the Hollywood twist as Paramount launches a hostile bid for Warner Brothers inside the new front in the streaming wars. And the burglars targeting the obituary pages. The thieves robbing houses of people who recently died. Tonight on Nightly News.